What is going on, nation, and welcome back to another episode of Road to the Show with Deshaun King, as we're back here for episode number 6. And today we're here playing against the Lookouts in this matchup here today. Of course, it's a 6-game matchup, as we're here in Chattanooga for this start of this matchup here today. And we're looking to see if we can keep the ball rolling here for us. As take a look here, we're currently right now on a 1-game winning streak. We're 24-9. We have an 8-game lead over the Blue Wahoos. As you see, the Biscuits there, 10 games back. The Braves also 10 games back. They both have identical records of 14-19. And there you see Braves right now have a nice little 6-game winning streak for themselves. But the Lookouts right now are 4 games back of the Barons. And they have an 8-game losing streak, and they're looking to try to turn things around here for themselves. They're currently in 4th place in the Southern North Division. It always gives me these names for these divisions. They're currently 15-18, and like I said, 4 games back. Of course, they just had a series there with the Mississippi Braves, and Chattanooga lost all 6 of those games, even stemming back from the previous series they had. Losing the 2 games there as well. So like I said, they're trying to bounce back here today, and of course, why not against a team like us that have been hitting the ball very, very well. Now, the series that you guys didn't get to see against the Trash Pandas, King was 8 of 28. Yeah, not good at all. He had 1 home run. His third for the season, and of course, he also had 3 doubles, 6 RBIs, and 2 runs scored in that game. So yeah, he was productive, but at the same time at the plate, not so well. I mean, he only got 8 hits out of the whole entire 6-game series there. So if you spread those out, you're looking at probably 2, 4, 6, 8, spread out over roughly 4 games. So there's at least 2 games that he was over something there. But to take a look here, we're just looking at some of their top players and some of the players that really kind of making some noise here for this season so far for the Lookouts. And of course, our guy, Deshaun, is of course trying to get his team going here and see if we can try to take advantage of this losing streak that the Lookouts are currently on. As you see, one of the top prospects here for the Lookouts, and that is Edwin Araro. B potential with a 61 overall there for this season. He plays second and third base, and looks like he has some pretty good numbers there, even though he's kind of cold there at the plate. Now, of course, all the pitchers, we'll see all of these guys here. Just take a look here at Jason Alexander. Edwin Jimenez is really red hot right now. He is pitching very well for us. And of course, Tyler Herb as well is pitching pretty great for us, and then you see the other guys as well. So, of course, all 6 we'll see all these guys, of course, pitch, and of course, Alexander will have to pitch twice coming up in this series. And of course, we talked about this AA action. It's crazy. You have to play 6 games in a series. Very few or far some you get a 3-game series, but we're going to try to do our best here today as we take on Connor Phillips. Now, Phillips right now, been in 6 starts, 3-1 right now for the season. So he's had a pretty great record right now. But the ERA is a little high, a little over 4, and he's pitched in 34 and a third innings of work. And of course, strikeouts and walks seem like they're pretty legitimate right now. So King's going to come up to bat here, batting right now at 381 for the season. As we'll see here, 2 on and 1 and nobody out. As you take a look here, and this is going to be a hit right over to third. And we'll see if the third baseman can get the King out. Nope, he cannot, as King is going to be safely over there at first base. So the bases are loaded up here for the Shookers, as of course they're trying to get themselves going here as they won that previous game there against the Trash Pandas. Had a rough go in that series with them, but we're trying to bounce back ourselves, and of course, with a team like this, as you see, one of the runs comes in as a walk. We're just trying to get on, base, trying to score some runs here, and of course, just trying to keep King and his team alive in these games. Kings actually got a modest hitting streak right now. It's somewhere around, I would say, around 9 or 10 games. And so we're just trying to keep that going here for him as well as an accomplishment. As you see Martinez here, he's been struggling. He actually was doing slightly better in the series there against Trash Pandas. You guys did get to see that I actually played right after the last episode there. But yeah, we'll try to see if he can, try to at least try to do half as decent as what he did in the previous game. As you see, this one skied over to right field, and that's going to be an easy tag up here. As the runner from third will tag up, and the runner from third is going to be safe. So we score another run, making it now 2-0. As there's now 2 runners on board, and of course we're the lead runner at second. So Alvarez will be up next here. Alvarez hitting .500, 2 RBIs so far this season. So we're going to try to see if he can get at least a base hit here that could score the runner from second. As this one flies over to left field, and that is going to be the final out as 2 runners are left stranded. So the Lookouts do a good job keeping 2 runners stranded, but unfortunately they do give up 2 runs by way of the walk and, of course, a base or sacrifice fly. And we do score 2. So Deshaun King up to bat here again. We've seen a single early on. And now we'll see what he can try to do here in this situation, as he has a runner scoring position and he can get possibly multiple runners in. And we got 3 options here. Let's see which one we're going to go with. They all look pretty decent here, but I think a contact with swing would probably do us well here. So let's try to see if we can get a contact swing and try to drive the runner in from third and try to make it 3-0. As we see a pitch here, this one's going to be floated out there. Unfortunately, that's not going to get us a hit, and neither will bring in a run. So we do fail that challenge. So that is going to leave 2 runners stranded, and still keeping this game 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the second. Move on to actually jump to the fourth. So top half of the fourth, 3-0, as Biloxi still have the lead, and that's going to be a beautiful shot there, as King is able to knock that one into shallow center field for a base hit. And a great job to keep the inning alive, as there's 2 away, and Josh Van Meter will come up next. So I did notice since the last episode, I believe they moved up Van Meter batting 4th, and of course we're batting 3rd, because beforehand it was Martinez. Now I think they moved Martinez down and down a spot. I think he's either batting 5th or 6th actually. Here, so we'll see him kind of jump around here in this series, if I do remember correctly. So we'll go now to the top half of the 6th, and we'll see what Deshaun can do here. He's 2 for 3, base runner on board with 2 out, and oh, nice crack of the bat there as he cracks this one there for a base hit and gets on board. And that's going to make it now 2 runners on board with 2 out, and we have a 3-0 lead. And Van Meter now has a chance here to kind of open things up really and help us score a run here by just hitting a base hit. And that runner from second should be able to tag up and come home. So we'll see what Van Meter can do as he gets a pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball here, and that might end our shot here of getting a rally going here. So a little small, somewhat of a rally going, but unfortunately gets killed there as a force out there at second on King. So now 3 for 4, 3 singles already here today for King. And look, another dynamic challenge here coming for us as we got a runner on first. And so we're just going to try to see if we can try to advance the runner here. And of course, obviously get on base here because we have 2 out. And that's going to be a shot over to third. Third baseman, no problem there getting to that one, as he's able to stop King from getting there safely. So we do fail another challenge there. Of course, that's been kind of the thing here as of late. But we do win we end up losing this one here 4-3, as Chattanooga is able to come back in the bottom half of the 9th and take it away from us there, scoring 2 runs. And they get it. This is the first game of this series here. They lead the series 1-0. So Chattanooga right now 16-18, coming into the game number 2. And that means we are now They've actually now snapped their 8-game losing streak here, and now they have got their own streak going for themselves. So they're up a game here in this series, and that's going to put us down. So let's try to get back out here again. Forget about yesterday, and try to see what we can do today. So we only lost by 1 in that first game. Let's see if we can do better, if we can do a lot more better here today, especially bring home a win. Runner on first with 1 out. Oh, that's going to find a gap out there to left center field. And that's going to be bringing in a runner here. Runner's going to score from second. And it's going to that's going to bring in an RBI. That's going to be an RBI double. His 16th of the season there from King. So King, look at this. Putting together a nice hit. So far, you know, last game 3 for 5 so far. Starting off on the right foot here. As he's able to bring home a, not to mention bring home a run and get himself in scoring position. So Martinez up to bat here. Martinez now batting 4th today. So they must have bumped him up 1. And we'll see a strikeout there as Martinez is going to have to go take a seat. And it's now 2 away here for the Shookers, as Lookouts for the pitcher there does a great job there of getting him the chase after that pitch. So now Perez up to bat next here. Spires already 11 pitches in here and gave up a run. Let's see if he can get himself out of this inning here with a 2-2 count. And that's going to be bopped out there to right field, but the right fielder has no problem underneath that one, as that's going to be the final out of the inning. So, you know, not so bad. No, we were able to drive in a run, got the first run of the ball game, got an RBI double for our name, and of course got ourselves a score position, but nobody can just bring us home. So we go now to the top half of the second with 2 out and 2 on. And now Spears, there you see, coming out here. He's about to pitch his 40th pitch of the ball game. King already 1 for 1 here today with an RBI double. Let's see if we can drive this runner in here from second. As he looks for a pitch here, and this one's going to go up and over the wall. That's a home run, and that's a 3-run shot there for Deshaun King, as that's going to be his 4th home run of the season. That goes 417 out there to left center field. What a shot there. You see the coach likes what he is seeing here from this young man, and now he has brought home, what is that now, 4 RBIs for the day. Look at this shot here. Finds it right there, right down the middle, and just puts the bat right on the ball. And he just knew that ball's out of here, screaming. So then we'll go to bottom of the 3rd. We'll see what we can do here. As Aurora, of course, the pitcher, not having a good day here. Already in the bottom of the 3rd and having some issues. As he's already given up 6 here. We'll try to track this ball down. This one's going to get away from us. And the runner's going to go, of course, get a double here. He's going to possibly go for a triple, but they're going to hold him up. And that ball gets thrown in there quickly. So now, a nice hit there. Take a look here for the replay. Great job of driving that ball in. And, of course, getting a double there. So they only get a score there. As now we'll see what King can do here. His 3rd at bat here today. Top of the 5th. We're up by 6. And again, he finds another spot there in that same area out there in the left center field. And this time it's going to be another double here. As that goes, of course, put him on board here to lead off here at the top half of the 5th. Nice job there. As the boys in the dugout probably going crazy right now. So this looks like a pretty good inning here for us, if we can just get things going right for us. So now Ernesto Martinez now up to bat here. He's 0 for 2. And of course he has not been doing too good here at the plate, especially in scoring opportunities like this. As we'll see a ball here hit over to 3rd, and he'll get thrown out there at 1st. So no tag up there, but Martinez will get taken out there quickly on that nice 5-3 put out. So now Perez up to bat, 0 for 2. Looking to see if we can drive this runner in here. We got a runner in scoring position, guys. Here we got to try to do something here. Let's see if they can get something. If that ball is going to be hit over the first, and he's, of course, King could advance over to third, but the runner at first will be thrown out. Second baseman made a nice play here. Take a look at the replay there. Makes a nice little dive, and then just sets up, squares up right to first base, and gets a nice out. So routine play, no problem there. So now with the runner on third with 2 out, we'll see if we can keep this inning alive here with some kind of hit or base hit. But no, unfortunately, we're going to leave one stranded, and King's going to get as far as third here that time around, as they'll leave one stranded. 6-0 here as we end the top half of the fifth. Let's see what we can do here now. Take a look here quickly at what we've seen back in the second inning where he hit that 3-run shot, making it a 3-0 ball game. Take a look at this. Ball sails right over the fence there. So let's go top 7. And it's now 6-2 ball game. Base is empty, nobody out. No, another double here coming from King, as he is just, again, that must be, he must like that spot for whatever. That spot must be really special to him, because he has now drilled four, counting 4 balls in that area. One of which, of course, went over the wall that we just seen. But this one stays, again, another spot there. So that must be his little alley that he likes to hit it in. And, of course, Lookouts are going to have to try to watch out for that for the remainder of the game, because that might be somewhere King could just spray the ball over to. He's been doing that very well. 0-2 here for Martinez as he's up to bat here. He's 0 for 3. And that ball is going to be a strikeout again, as Martinez, not too quick to the draw there, takes that one, and he is going to take a seat on the bench. Perez up to bat next, as there's 1 out and 1 on. Perez looking at 0-2, so he's got to try to protect himself here in some kind of fashion. Ball hit there. That's going to be hit high, and that's going to be hit not so deep as the shortstop. And oh, that was a bad play there on the base runner there. I.e. example, that's my bad base running that time around. For whatever reason, I forgot that it was only 1 out, not 2. And that turned out to be a quick double play there for them. But hey, we're good, because we win this one. 6-3 is your final, even though we had a little base run blunder there. But yeah, we take this one here and we win game 1. So we tie the series up now, a game apiece. King going 4 for 4 in the ball game with a home run. Of course, 3 doubles, 4 RBIs, and a run scored there from him. So nice job there, fellas. Let's keep it going as we get now to game number 3. And King, so far here in this series, he is 7 for 9 in this series in the first 2 games alone. So he is definitely showing what he can do with that bat. And of course, I think he's found a spot there where he likes to hit at, and that's of course out there to left center field. So now we go to this next game here, 3rd game of the series, and we'll see this one. Oh, nice hit as he hits that over to right field, and that's it's gonna be a base hit for him. It's gonna be an RBI as well. So nice RBI, base hit RBI. And it's going to now put us in the lead here, 1-0. Van Meter up to bat here. Van Meter right now currently 3rd in the team with home runs. He has 3 right now. With nobody out, 2 on here. We'll see what he can do. Hitting 235, and he'll knock this one over to the first base there. They'll try to turn the double play. And oh, the ball gets overthrown. I think the first baseman was trying to avoid hitting the base runner there, but that is going to be an E3. And that's also going to bring home a run as well, I believe. So take a look here. He had plenty of time to score that up, but again, that's one of the toughest play. That's probably a pretty tough play for a first baseman, because you're trying to avoid hitting the base runner, but at the same time, you got to get the ball to your second baseman to get the tag. Go now here, as we'll see 0-1. This one's going to drop, and King's going to come around here. He should come in to score. He will, and he'll get there safely, scoring from second, as that makes it now 3-0 here for Biloxi. So Biloxi leads it now 3-1 now here in the top half of the second, as we get our batting order almost back around here to King. We'll see with 2 on and 1 out. See if King can continue hitting very well. He's been doing so far in this series, and he is down. Nice base hit again, as a runner will come in to score, and it's going to make it now 4-1 here in the top half of the second. So Van Meter up again. Remember, he grounded out back in the first. So now with a full count here, imagine Boyd will probably throw something there to either walk him or give him something to hit with. And that time he goes ahead and decides to walk him. So Perez now up the bat here, bases loaded, 1 out. Great opportunity now to really hit a base hit here and try to drive in 2. As we'll see there, that's going to be a turn to a double play here, and they're going to try to turn it, and they do so, as that will leave pretty much everyone stranded. So great double play there. They wipe off 2 to make sure they don't score anything. But the Lookouts still trailing here by 3, as now we go to the top half of the 4th. So top half of the 4th, still 4-1, 2 runners on, 1 out. And King has, of course, a dynamic challenge now brought up to him. So multiple base runners here, runners in scoring position. We've got 3 options here. We'd love to try to drive all runners in with a home run here, but realistically, let's just try to see if we can just try to maybe score this runner from second. And we'll see what he can do here as he pops this one here high, and that's going to go, short. That's going to actually drop right in front of the right fielder. As the runner going to come in, and no tag. As he's able to drive in the runner. Nice job there from King as that one drops. I thought that was going to actually kind of sail over the right fielder's head, but no, it actually drops in front of him. And then there you see a nice slide from our teammate to avoid the tag. And we get the run. It's now 5-4 here, and we're still in the top half of the 4th. Van Meter up to bat with 1 out. 2-2 count for Van Meter. And King's going to take off here. He's going to try to steal second, and no, they say he is thrown out there as they get a strikeout, not to mention there. So that does end the inning as they get a strikeout and a throwout on the Shooks. So now we go to the 6th inning. We're down, or actually up by a run now, as Chattanooga is starting to fight back here in this one. King now 3 for 3 here in this ball game at the plate, and now he'll take the pitch there. This one's going to float there to the shortstop, no problem there for him, as that's going to be out number 2 here in the top half of the 6th. So now we jump to the top half of the 8th. We're up by 2 here. It's now 7-5. Runner on first. With 2 away. King has a pretty nice hitter's count here, 2-1. We'll see what he can drive this baseball somewhere. He's going to drive this one up the middle, out there to shallow center field. And the runner from the first is going to actually get to third there on that hit. Now putting runners on the corners now coming up here for Van Meter. So Van Meter 0 for 3. He grounded out back in the 2nd inning. He's been struggling quite a bit here. He's 0 for 7 in this series alone. So let's see if he can try to do something here and turn his fortune around. 0-2. King's going to take off again, and they're going to strike him out. It's Van Meter. He is not liking that call at all. He was definitely asking the umpire where that ball was at. As he'll take a strike, and that'll end the inning. We lead it by 2, and we turn around, and we're going to win this one by 2 as well. Yeah. So final score 7-5 is a win, as the Shooks get the win here. They lead the series now 2-1. As Jason Alexander is going to be your winner there. 6 innings of work, 8 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 runs scored. Boyles, there you see he gets the loss. King, of course, had a great day. 4 for 5, 3 RBIs, and 4 singles for him. And not to mention a run scored. And he helps his team out quite a bit here. Win this one 7-5. As both teams had 11 hits in that ball game, and both had at least an error apiece from each one, with the exception of Chattanooga, as they had 2 in theirs. Defensive errors there. So now we go to the 4th game, And we'll see a local fan here given the chance to get the first pitch here. As Andrew Abbott, 7 games he's been in so far, 1-5 for the season with 332 average. He has 33 strikeouts, 18 walks, so he's doing pretty good there in that is category, his statistic category there. But we'll have to see what he can try to do here against King, who's been hitting very well. Right now he's at 421 for his average. After the first 3 games, he's just been lighting it up, and he's going to continue here, it looks like, with game 4 with a nice base hit. And now moving the runner from second to third just off that base hit. So as you see, his hitting streak is now going to go up to 18 games. So he is doing very well for himself here. As he finds does a great job there, just smacking that one right back to where it was pitched. Van Meter up again. Runners on the corners here for Van Meter in the top half of the first with 1 away. 1-2 count. Van Meter is going to swing and miss and cannot put the ball on the bat again here. Oh boy. So I don't know. Maybe this change of things is, for whatever reason, the number 4 hitter just cannot do any cleanup here in a situation like this when there's runners on the corner, especially a runner in scoring position here. It's just been a tough task. So Perez now up to bat with 2 out. 1-2 count here on him. Abbott gets the pitch. King's going to take off here and try to steal for second, and he again gets taken out. And, you know, every time we've been trying to steal here, that's been the manager's issue here. He's been asking us, hey, you know, go ahead and steal here, you know, take off. And for whatever reason, I just cannot, you know, that time we should have slid away from that tag, which I could have sworn we did, but apparently I'm not hitting the right buttons to kind of slide away from it. Now we go to the top half of the third. 2 out, 1 on. King, oh, nice smack there of the bat. As that's going to go ahead and drive the runner in to score. It's going to make it 2-0 off that RBI single. And now with 2 away here, we have a 2-run lead here in the top half of the third. Now let's just see if we can try to add on to it here. Van Meter will be up next with a runner on board. So Van Meter up to bat here. He struck out already there back in the first. I'm sure he'd like to put that away here and, of course, redeem himself with a base hit of sort here. And so pop this one here high. That's going to not go so deep. And that's going to be the final out of the inning, as that will wrap up the top half of the third. So unfortunately, Van Meter he is struggling. I think Martinez might have rubbed off of him here in that sitting in that 4-hole there, because he just cannot do anything when he has a runner on board or even in scoring position. So now 2 for 2 for King, as he has had an excellent series so far here. We'll see if we can keep it up here with this at bat in the top half of the 6th. As he gets underneath this one here. This one's going to go back, and it's going to go off the wall. Good enough for a double. As he will get there, slides in. And there you see he's getting some love there from Rhea, getting the relationship points up there. As the team is starting to like what this guy can do, what he can bring to the table. And so far here, especially in this series alone, he's been doing a great job. Hit that home run back in game 2. That would be his 4th. Haven't seen another one just yet, but hopefully we'll see one. Or at least several more here. Top 6 here still. Nobody out. That's going to be a ground ball over to second base, and King's going to go ahead and advance now to himself to third with this just 1 away. So Van Meter did a great job there, as I used to say somewhat of a sacrifice there. Putting the runner in scoring position now and seeing what Perez can do. Perez hadn't had a great day either. He's 0 for 2 ground outs. We'll see what he can do here with 1 out and 1 on. He gets rung up pretty quickly there on that 2-2 count for a strikeout. And it's now 2 away here on Wong. So Wong trying to get out of the inning here, but he has to deal with Alvarez first before he can do that. Alvarez 1 for 1 coming in as, I guess, a pitch hit here. And we'll see this one here skied over to right field. That's going to be the final out of the inning. And they'll leave King stranded there at third. top of the 8th here with 1 on and 1 out. King up to bat here. 3 for 3 so far. As he takes this one here, he's going to pop this one here. I don't think he had enough on that. I think he hit off the end of the bat. And unfortunately, that's just going to be a fly out. As that keeps the runner now still at first base. So 2 away, 1 on. It's 2-1 as we now see go to the top half of the 4th. And we're in trouble right now. They have now tied this up here, now 4 apiece. King right now 3 for 4. He has a great chance here to open up this game with a base hit and bring home a run. But unfortunately, they're going to be smart. They're going to go ahead and walk him. I can't get mad at that. I can't get upset about that. Fortunately, take the bat away from him. And that was smart thinking right there. That he's been on fire right now. Let's just take the bat away from him. And let's see what we can do with the next batter. And of course, the next batter being Van Meter. They know this is a situation here. The odds of him grounding out here or striking out is in their favor. 1-2 count. That's going to be a nice ball there. Line drive ball there to the pitcher, who goes ahead and throws it first. So nice 1-3 put out, and that ends the game as we lose this one 6-5 in extra innings. They score the final run there in the bottom of the 11th. King goes 3 for 4 in the ball game. Still a great run for him so far, with an RBI and a double here in today's game. Fortunately, they end up losing this one, and we end up tying the series up now at 2 games apiece. So now we're out here for game number 5, and we'll try to see if we can try to get this. Well, actually, no, we need to win the next 2 here. We need to win this one and win game 6 to win. Kind of pretty much say we won the series. So there you see Randy Wayne out 7 games so far this season. 0-4. He's had a really rough go here. 3 games that were not, he got actually blown out pretty early. So King up to bat. We'll see here what he can do here. This start of the game, number 5. And he's going to hit this one over there to right field off the wall. That's going to get him a double. So now he has done a great job in this series so far, spraying the ball pretty much everywhere. Right center, left center, center field, shadow center field here. I think even down to right there, he had a nice hit there, that little ball that dropped right from the right fielder. So he's been doing a great job spraying the ball all over the field when it comes to getting doubles and base hits. Van Meter up to bat here with 2 out, 1 on. And we'll see what this ball is going to go to. It goes past King. And they try to get the runner out there at the first, and they cannot do it as he's going to be there safely. So nice hustle there from Van Meter. So now Martinez, it's your job now to try to get this runner home. Base hit will obviously do it. 2 out, 1-1 count. Is that Martinez hits this one there. So second baseman makes a nice snag in the outfield there. And that is going to end the inning. So 2 runners left stranded. It's still a nothing ball game after the top half of the first is over with. Move on now to the top half of the 3rd. Still no score. King here now up to bat with a 1-1 count, and bases are juiced. Looking for a hit of some sort here. He's going to hit this one over the left field. This one's going to go back. It's going to go to the party porch area, and that's a home run. What a grand slam here. His first grand slam in his career, really. And his first grand slam here in the AA, as that's his 5th home run of the season, his 2nd of the series. And there you see the fans are just quiet of what they have just seen here. Look at this. Just puts it right on the sweet spot there and just says, yep, see you, ball. Send me a postcard. That ball is gone. Go to the top half of the 4th, as we'll see what King could do. As he already put up 4 runs on the board, now it makes it 5-0. Bottom of the 4th, we'll see here. Second baseman will make a nice dive, and of course an excellent throw over there to end the inning. So runners can't advance there. Now King will see what he can do here. 2 for 3, home run, a double, and 4 RBIs. He's 16 for 21 in this series with 2 home runs. He has a runner in scoring position now here in the top half of the 7th. 1 out. Lead by 4. We'll see what he can do here. And Sullivan, energy is not too great And King's gonna go ahead and drive this one over there to right field, and the third baseman or runner on third is gonna stay, and he's gonna hold up. As he was, that was a smart move there. Just seeing, don't really want to test that arm of the right fielder, and he was very correct on that opportunity there, because he would definitely got taken out there pretty good. 3-1 count here for Van Meter. As he takes the pitch, and that is going to be ball number 4. As Van Meter 1 for 2 here today. He's going to take a walk, and that's going to keep the bases now loaded. Martinez up to bat here. Martinez, right now 5 of 21 so far here in this series. He's 0 for 3 in today's game. And we'll see if he can do anything. And no, he's going to leave the bases loaded as he strikes out there. It's now 2 away here for the Shooks. Shooks need a big bat here and really can open things up, just like King did back there earlier on in this ball game. We'll see if this young man can do so. Venus here now taking a pitch here, 1-2. This one over left field, and that is going to be a quick catch. No problem on that one, just a routine pop fly, and that will end the ball. That will end the inning. As we'll see here, 5-1 here as we go to the 7th inning stretch. We'll see if we can hold on to this 4-run lead going into the final 2 innings. Top of the 9th, they're able to scrape up a run, so we're now up by 3. Here we take a look at what King did earlier in the at bat, or in this particular game. So we'll see if we can do that again here with 1 out and nobody on. He's going to take the first pitch. That's going to be a slider. He's just a triple shy of the cycle. Wow. Okay. Well, I doubt we'll get the cycle here, but we'll try to see if we can do something. As King here pops this one there. That gets past the infield, so it will be a base hit. But unfortunately, that cycle opportunity maybe not be a thing for us right now. So we always have tomorrow. As Van Meter now going to come up to bat here. We'll see what he can do with 1 on and 1 out. 2-2 count for him. And he whiffs at that pitch, and he is going to be struck out. As that's now 2 away here on Van Meter. And the Shooks, trying to see if they can try to pad the score here right now. They lead it by 3 here in the top half of the 9th. So 1 on with Martinez, 2 out. And he's going to take ball 4 as he got a 3-0 count there in his favor. And now we'll see what Jace can do. So Jace now here, 1 for 16. Oof. RBI for this so far this series. This would be a great way to kind of get him out of that rut here he's in, as he'll bop this one over there to past the infield, past the second baseman. King's going to try to go in here to score, and he is going to tag up there. Nice job. Makes it now 6-2 as that throw was offline. I wasn't for sure if that was going to be online or not to the catcher there, but King knew better than I did, as he has got that one past the infield there, and they go ahead and win this one. Game 5, they'll win this one 7-3 is your final score. King goes 4 for 5 in the ball game. He gets his 5th home run of the season. It'll be his 2nd of the series, and of course a double and 4 RBIs in the game with 2 runs as well. And of course hit that grand slam, his first ever grand slam he's ever had, as well as his first double-A grand slam that he's had here this in his young career. So congratulations there to him. I'm sure they're going to be giving that home run ball there to him after the game. So we'll go to the 6th and final game of this series here. We can possibly win this series if we can try to get a win here, if we can get another dub. So King coming out here as he's going to take on Connor Phillips again. Now remember, last time they faced Connor Phillips was back in game 1 where they lost that game 4-3. He was 3 for 5 in that game, so Connor's had a better look at him that first time around here. Let's see, or at least that time around. Now we'll see if he can find any weaknesses here on King as he swings at this one here. King launching this one over the right field, and the right fielder On his horse that time around. If he gets this one, that's going to be a first out or the final out here in the inning for King. And the Shooks don't score anything, don't get any hits. Top of the fourth, Sean King and the Shooks here down by 2. As King's going to lead off here in the top of the fourth. Phillips already 36 pitches in, and bases are empty here. So we're just trying to see if we can get a spark here going for our leadoff guy here. So we're gonna try to see if we get a contact swing for a hit. If you guys like the content here on the channel, and of course you guys enjoy the series, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or anything that happens to drop here on ESGNet Plus LP. As we'll see a ground ball traveling over the second baseman, who makes a nice hustle, and of course gets the out there. As now King's 0 for 2 here today. So 0 for 2, he's grounded out, he's lined out already. He's just looking for a scrape of a hit here because his hitting streak is on the line. Remember, he has 18 games he has hit successfully. He's looking for number 19 here today. We'll see if we try to get in that. Let's go to the top of the 6th with 2 on, nobody out. And King goes after the pitch. There, that's, twin killing right there. As the pitcher found his best friend. And that's a nice 6-4-3 double play. Look at this, just great job there. As they had made sure King was going to hit the hit low, and he goes after that one there, costing him a double play. So now top of the 8th coming up here is tied 2-all. As we go here in the top half of the 8th with nobody out, and Sean King, of course, looking for his first hit of the day. Of course, his 19th hit of this potential streak that's on the edge here. And looks like that streak's going to probably end here as he gets out on that ground ball there to short. So tough go there for King. And, of course, that hitting streak is, well, it's over. The hitting streak ends at 18 games. So, unfortunately, he will not be able to continue his run as, the hitting streak there. But, yeah, we always got, we've got the rest of the season to get that back up to try to get to at least try to make it to 20. Let's try to get to that. But nonetheless, this is a good series here, with the exception of this 6th and final game. King did a great job in this whole entire series, but unfortunately today, 0 for 4 in that final game, and they do win the series as they take the series 4 games to 2. So nice job there from them as we were able to defeat Chattanooga there in that series. So coming up in the next episode, you guys, or possibly in the next episode, I haven't decided yet, but look like we're going to be looking at the Montgomery Biscuits. And I really don't want to play them again because we've already played them at home and away. So I'm thinking about skipping this series. Or if I play this series, I'll probably play the last 3 games and then show the first 3 of the Pensacola series. So I don't know what I'm exactly we're going to do. But next episode, we'll see some iteration of the Biscuit series as well as the series with Pensacola, and that'll end the second month of the season for us. So, and of course, we'll look at some stats afterwards. Let's see where we are 2 months in to his career here with Biloxi, here with the Sugars here in AA. But yeah, that's it for this episode of the Road Show here with Sean King. Definitely come on back for more, you guys, as we'll have some more fun, and we'll see how well he's doing, because right now he's hitting very well. 5 home runs, 32 RBIs, hitting at .431 for an average. He is lighting up that scoreboard, especially in this series alone, especially back there in game number 5, hitting that grand slam there. So, but that's it for Deshaun. Stay tuned for more. Check out our social media down below and down there in the description, as well as follow us on over on our other media. It's Twitch, over at twitch.tv/ESGNet, and of course over at Kick at kick.com/ESGNet as well. And of course, like I said, all our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.